Hi, Robbie.
How's
Uh,
it going?
so Jalen Phillips, what struck you so far? I know there hasn't been a ton of on-field stuff, but the physical gifts that he has that have stood out to you in person and on tape.
Really, just for me is all the intangible stuff that he brings to the table. Who he is as a person, his work ethic, his detail, and just his drive. And he's been consistent day in and day out so far. But that to me, as a coach and really as an organization, um, outside of the obvious physical ability, um, is first for me. That has stuck out with him.
Lewis.
Hey there, Coach. So Andrew Van Ginkel had himself a awesome jump in that last year with the Dolphins. I wanted to know what it is that you're wanting to see from him moving forward to further his development as a pass rusher, as a more balanced linebacker. What is it that you're looking for from him?
For him, it's really just stay the course. If you truly believe in the process of getting better every day, and those aren't empty words, which I think he speaks for himself. When you ask him about those things, to stay the course, and with anything, time comes confidence, comes anticipation, with the experience. So build on the experiences he's had, show others the way and the processes he's developed over the past 2 years of being a pro. When I think of Van Ginkel, he's a true pro, just in every way about that he goes about his business.
And to follow that up, I wanted to also, because Kyle Van Noy, a lot of the veterans on the team, now they're gone. So now he kind of has to take a little bit of a step up in that role. What kind of lessons do you feel that he learned from Van Noy and others last season that he can take into this next one?
Kyle did a great job for us, again, from a professional standpoint. And I think Ginkel observed all that through the last year. But first and foremost with him, I would encourage him to just be himself. If you want people to follow you, you got to be yourself day in and day out on the field, and not to try to be someone you're not. And and people will follow. People notice. They notice all the little things, all the detail. And in my opinion, that's what people follow, is genuine authenticity. And I think Andrew is those things. You don't have to try to be anybody else.
Travis.
Hey, Coach, thank you for your time today. I wanted to ask you about a free agent acquisition and Duke Riley. What has been your early impression on him so far in the defense and on special teams as well?
Sorry, guys. Hard to see where I'm looking here. Who's talking? Duke, he's been great. Again, with coming here, just with his intensity in which he practices, eager to learn, and he's done well so far. He's learning the techniques, fundamentals we're teaching him, and it's fun to see someone embrace those things, and with such tenacity. He's done a good job.
Tapin.
Hey, Coach, nice to see you again.
How's it going?
Wanted to ask you, is right here, if you wanted to ask you your movement on the coaching staff the last 3 years. How is that? How have you taken that? How have you taken on your roles, and how do you think you've come out better as a coach for the movement that you've had?
Coaches are kind of like players in this system. I just came to work, try to get better, and try to keep a humble mindset and learn. It's amazing what I learned last year, just being able to, observe and see a way that I could improve personally, the way things all tie together. But this is a special place, and it's just the time being here, seeing things evolve over time as they've had. Last year helped me have time to think and see all those things.
Barry.
Robbie, could you give just an overview thoughts of what you have in your room, obviously among Van Ginkel and Beagle and Duke Riley and Scarlett, et cetera, because you lost two pretty good players with Van Noy and Lawson at outside linebacker. Just what you have talent-wise in that room. Obviously, Jalen Phillips as well.
Mm-hmm. Again, this probably may not be what everybody wants to hear, but I always start with the intangibles and how they work together as a unit. Physically, they're always out there trying to improve better physically in the weight room, fundamentally on the field. And those things all matter, but the way we play defense here is collectively as a unit. And when I see that room, that's what I see. Guys that can communicate, that are aware, that are smart, that won't beat themselves, and play with a relentless motor. After that, if you're willing to do all those things, the physical things will come.